Welcome to the Journey of a Thousand Mistakes. My name is Guillaume Sauvé, and this week's challenge was to do absolutely nothing. Because in the past, I spent so much time challenging myself, doing these challenges, just aiming for my goals, keep working hard, going for my dreams and everything, and I just end up getting overwhelmed and not really taking the time to just take a break, have fun, enjoy life. And since I recently moved, it felt like the perfect time to just take a week to do nothing. And in that regard, I succeeded, but in a way I also failed. I failed because I still did a bunch of stuff, but I succeeded in the sense that I really wanted to take this time to figure out what I want to do with my life. Because for the past year, I've really had a lot of questions, doubts, uncertainties, and I tried a bunch of different things. These challenges, I've enjoyed them so much. Okay, not all of them. For example, the first one I ever did, trying to not eat for a week, that was pretty intense. But other ones like the cold showers, the holding your breath, just pushing yourself past your limit and realizing, oh my God, I can do so many things that I had no idea I could do. That was amazing. I'm so happy I did that. But this week, I realized something. And that is that I feel like it's time to move on to pass to something else. Because like I just said, I enjoyed all these challenges, but I don't feel like it's really bringing me anything. I'm not getting the reach I hoped I would get. Only a few people are watching the videos, listening to podcasts, and in a way, that's fine. I really don't need that. But so much work goes into these challenges. Sometimes it's daily work just to do the challenges. Then every week, I have to set up everything, the lights, the camera, record this. Sometimes there's issues I have to re-record. Then I have to do the editing, upload, host the website, the newsletter and everything. And I just feel like it's not worth it anymore for me. It's not bringing me enough value that it's worth all that effort. So that's why officially I'm announcing that this is going to be the final episode. Maybe in the future, I'm going to come back, do a few episodes here and there sporadically, but I just don't want to burden myself down with the obligation of every single week having to do a challenge. Also, I would just like to quickly mention the weekly challenges was fun, but sometimes a week isn't enough to really test myself, to try new things. So maybe in the future, I'm going to keep doing challenges, but do it for 30 days. Or just try to challenge myself without a timeline. Just do certain tweaks to my life and figure out, okay, did that work? Did that not work? And just try new things, but do it freely. Not having these obligations to every single week release this content. So yeah, before we keep going, I just want to quickly mention, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you, or rather the few of you who followed me on this journey. It just means a lot. It helped me share who I am out loud, helped me improve my communication. At least I like to believe it did. We'll see. And I really enjoyed this, but it's time to move on to something else. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for following me, for encouraging me, for completely ignoring me. Some of you, that's okay, it's part of life. Just like this, it's kind of babbling on. Sometimes you don't really know what to say. And that's how I felt for the past few months. I don't really know what I want from life anymore. Because in the past, I was so focused on becoming an author. Just writing my books, getting them out there, getting everything as perfect as I could, trying to make money from it. But eventually, I failed so many times. I wasn't able to get a publishing deal. Well, technically I got one. It's just the rewards weren't worth the effort or the things I had to give up. So I decided to self-publish, then invested $15,000 in all the training and the courses and the publication and the design and everything. And I don't regret that. I'm going to continue writing my series, finish it, keep writing for I don't know how long. Because I enjoy it, so I'm going to continue doing it consistently. But I've kind of given up on that dream of becoming a successful author. Maybe it's going to happen, and that's going to be amazing. But in the past, I just let all those failures get me down, and I identified so much with that title of being an author. Instead of just being a person who enjoys writing, I became an author, and I identified with that. And I felt guilty when I didn't write enough. And that's kind of what's happening with this journey of 1,000 mistakes. I just feel so obligated all the time to do these challenges and release it that I don't really take the time to do the things I really want to do, the things I really want to enjoy in life. Even though sometimes I really don't know what those things are. So that's kind of what I'm going to plan for the future. I recently got a lot of different signs from the universe telling me that, you know what, maybe it's time for you to just relax, stop having those amazing big plans, and just for a while, enjoy life. See what happens, go with the flow, don't try to force things. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to completely stop the challenges. I'm still going to do tweaks to my life, try different things, but I'm no longer going to force myself to really do it for someone else, for an audience. Just do it for me. Maybe if I really get a lot of knowledge, of experience from that challenge, I'm going to release it as a sporadic podcast. I don't know. We'll see. But that's just what I'm trying to do. More and more, I realize, especially in the past 6 months, all these challenges I did, the times where I felt the most alive and the happiest was when I really pushed myself beyond my fear and realized, oh, you know what? It's not that bad. You always expect things to be horrible, then you do it, you realize, oh, that was it? Huh. Why did I wait so long? Why was I so afraid to do this? So that's what I'm going to try to do for the future. 1, try to go more with the flow, enjoy life, just see what happens. And 2, embrace my fears. And my biggest fear right now is this, trying to let go, just go with the flow. Because in the past, I've been so structured, so strict, that I just don't always take the time to enjoy myself. And even when I do, I just end up feeling guilty because I'm not being as productive as I could be. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Those 2 things. Let go, give into life, and 2, give into my fears. Whenever I feel something that scares me, but I know it's going to improve my life, I'm going to try to force myself to go for it. Obviously, I'm not always going to succeed. Sometimes that fear is going to overpower me and I'm going to fail. But that's okay. It's about a mindset shift. You just really figure out, okay, what scares me? Why does it scare me? How can I overcome that fear? And just make the best of every moment. So that's what I have planned for the future. Thank you so much for following me along this journey. I've really enjoyed sharing these moments with you. Hopefully you were able to get some information from this that helped you grow. If not, I hope at least I entertained you. So for the final time, this is Guillaume Sauvé. Thank you so much for being here. And don't be afraid to go make mistakes, just like I did now. Thank you, and go make mistakes.